Hi everyone, I'm Alethea and I've been very keen on starting my own YouTube channel for a while now. I've had some videos on here before, but because of my lack of confidence, I never continued. So I think now's sort of a good time for me to start again. I do have a page on Instagram and TikTok where I post videos about things I learn, things I find out, and things I find very interesting. And I was hoping that I could elaborate on that a little more on YouTube, and I hope you guys like it. So for my very first video today, let's talk about kinetic tiles. Kinetic tiles are floor tiles that were first invented by a startup in 2008 called Pavagen. Now the idea behind these tiles is that it produces electricity every time someone steps on it or walks on it. Turns out, one footstep on these tiles can produce 2 to 8 watts of electricity, which should be enough to charge an average phone. The science used behind this is piezoelectricity. And what is piezoelectricity? So it's the ability of certain materials to produce an electric charge when a mechanical stress is applied on it. And this is exactly what these kinetic tiles do. The exact technology is unknown, but we do know that these kinetic tiles are made up of recycled polymer, recycled truck tires, and also involves electromagnetic induction using copper coils and magnets. Pavagen itself is a British company, but over the past few years, these tiles have been installed in different parts of the world. For one, it was installed at the 2012 London Olympics. The amount of electricity generated there was enough to power up the nearby West Ham tube station. Other installations are in Brazil and Nigeria, where they've installed kinetic tiles on football fields. Now, along with solar panels, they've produced enough electricity to power up entire football fields for different games. Kinetic tiles were also installed at the final stretch of the Paris Marathon, where 40,000 runners generated about 7 kilowatts of power. The places where we could potentially use these tiles are endless. We could use them in marathons, in clubs, in school corridors, and also on jogging tracks. Given all their pros, kinetic tiles do have some flaws. Since these tiles are still fairly new, the cost of buying these tiles are still pretty high. Not as high as they were when they first came out, that was in the thousands, but now it costs about £80 per square foot of these tiles, which is still pretty expensive. Also because these tiles for now have a durability of only 6 years, which means that you pay £80 per square foot for these tiles to use for 6 years, and then you'd either have to replace them or do something else. With time though, this technology too will progress and expand, with durability going up and prices coming down.